Lisa B. Hey, how are you? It's great to see you. I I called this quick Sunday because honestly, I didn't think I may have anybody here today, just because I couldn't get this ready before. Usually, Monday to Friday I go 2 p.m. and I wanted to get this ready, but we were out this morning, and honestly, we just by the time we came in the house, everybody was in the house. It's a little bit messy today. I'm sorry, but the kids they had to make lunch, and my wife says, "Not today. You're not having us all on here." So everybody's upstairs. She says, "Once we go upstairs, you can do your thing, whatever." So here I am, but it might be really short, about 40, 45 minutes. The reason for my wife bought tickets to go see that Bohemian Rhapsody, and it starts in about an hour and a half. So we have to be out here. It's 2:12 right now, and we have to be out of here by 3 o'clock, just to make sure we get to the theater. So yeah, I was kind of excited. I was looking forward to it. I was talking uh, to a few people here about it, and I love Queen. So anyways, we're going to see that today. Hopefully it's a good one. So how's everybody's weekend going? Like I said, I don't usually do this on the weekend, but we tried it last Sunday. It seemed to go well. So there may be some people get this on the fly because it didn't go out exactly at 2 o'clock, and I really didn't get their set. It was a little late. Uh, does everybody know Marty from Down the Rabbit Hole? I was talking to her earlier, and she said, "Are you going to go live?" And I honestly wasn't going to. This is about 3 hours ago. I was talking to her. I thought, well, if I get in the house early enough, I will. But it's really been super busy this morning. My daughter was out last night, and we had to go to the other end of the city to pick her up. So I wasn't able to get this going. And then my wife said, "It's a surprise on the way home." She says, "We're going to go see that Bohemian Rhapsody movie today." So I said, "Perfect." Let's see here. Yes, Simone, we definitely will. My friend Steve Believe Guitar. Did you just schedule it? Yes, I did. I'm honestly about 2 minutes before my wife said you can do it, because I wanted to do it about half an hour ago, set it up, but they were all cooking lunch, and she says the kids need lunch. I'm not doing it. We're not. You're not going to do this while they're sitting eating, and I'm preparing lunch. So literally, um, 2 minutes before this came on, she was able to throw things in the sink. She says it's a little bit messy, but it's cleaned up as much as possible right now. And she said, "Do it," but you know what? When we all get upstairs. So that's the reason for the late one today. Yarn, how you doing, my friend? It's great to see you. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Nature Nerd Outdoors. You hit 500. Oh, that's good. I'm pleased for you. You're gonna do a live Q&A later, and appreciate it if you check it out. Nature Nerd Outdoors. I would. Today is super busy. I can definitely catch the replay. This is a day that I'm not really home after this. We go to the movies. I have to leave in 45 minutes. It's 2:15 here, and I have to leave by 3 o'clock. So like I said, this is a short one today. This isn't long. And then come home, we have dinner, and then my daughter goes home on usually Sunday nights. So, and it's about half an hour, 25 minutes. So by the time I do that, before you know it, it's like 8 o'clock by the time we get home. So if you're doing it after that, I'll definitely try. Lisa B, that's cool. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's good. Everything I've read, it sounds pretty good. Dromar family, how you doing? It's great to see it. Dromar family, that oh gosh, you were in the car yesterday, weren't you? That was fantastic. We loved it. It was my first time over to your. I've been to your channel, but not for the live and that. So it was pretty fun. I hope to catch it seemed to go well. So thought I'd try it quick today. Northumberland County Vlogs, Gaming and RC. Hey, how are you? It's great to see you. Everybody, welcome. River Rat Skippy. Hey, I'm uploading a new video right now. That sounds good, River Rat Skippy. We'll have to take a look at it. Steve Belief Guitar. Awesome having you here. I'm asking because I didn't expect a live from you, but I checked like 20 minutes ago to be sure I didn't see live, and I was missing this. Yeah, Steve Belief. There was no live planned at the time. This is just on the fly today, honestly. Purchase. Hey, Marie and Martin, how are you? Just popped in for a quick hi. It's good to see you. Marie, guess what we're going to see? It's 2:16 here. At 3 o'clock we leave. We're going to see Bohemian Rhapsody. It starts in an hour and a half, so we have to leave in 45 minutes so we can get to the theater and see it. But looking forward to it. This is just on the fly today. This wasn't really kind of planned. Different video, hand embroidery. Hello, how are you? Richard's Big Adventure. How you doing, my friend? You're in, Jeff, I had a busy day to take care of my mom and dad. Well, I'm sure you're glad to see them. That's for sure. Yes, Marie, that's right. Steve, believe your live stream was awesome. Everybody, if you're able to see it yesterday, Steve Believe Guitar did a live stream. I think I caught about an hour of it, and then we had to go after that. But if you haven't seen it, you should go check out Steve Believe Guitar. He had a live stream running yesterday. It was fantastic, just brilliant. Let's see here. What do we have? Steve Believe, how was your week? Mine's almost done. Putting kids to bed soon. Yeah, it's been busy. I can't believe how quick it's gone. Like I said, this was on the fly. We were out this morning, and usually I'd try on the weekend to get some video coverage, get out to whatever we're doing. But we're so busy, I didn't get anything done on the weekend. I'm gonna try tomorrow. I have something. It's kind of planned, but it's not on the fly. I have a few things in mind, so I'm gonna go try it. Hopefully it works. I'll take some clips. We'll get it put together, and hopefully get it out. Nipping his own big leg. Thanks very much. That's great. You're having a great day. You have a great day too. It's nice to have you. Thanks again. Yeah, I do believe extra live streams are much appreciated. Yeah, you know what? I like it. Can't always do it because the weekend is family and that, and we're busy, just like all of you are. But we're able to. I was able to kind of put this together real quick. Put this together in like 2 minutes. I literally turned the computer on. My wife said, "We're going upstairs. Do what you want now." So, Richard's, man, I'm so jealous. I've been sick all weekend. It's not been out. Enjoy the movie. No spoilers. Oh, no worries, Marie. I won't say a word. Sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, Jill was sick on Thursday or something, I think it was, and it's taken her a couple days. She's been really tired. So I feel for you, Marie. Hope you feel better soon. Zarish Music and Blogs. It's great to see you. Thanks for coming. Oh, yes, but it's necessary, Jeff. Yes. It is good to see Lisa B, isn't it, Joran? It sure is. Steve Believe, thanks so much. I was watching and made a mess. So many wrong notes. I need to see the audio better the next time. Steve Believe, you're awesome. You know what? I didn't realize the backing track was the YouTube music. I thought that was brilliant to have that behind all your music, and that was great. Happy trails hiking. Hey, Kay, how you doing? Hi, Jeff. It's family day, so I'm just talking about it. Hit that like. Okay, thanks a lot. No, I realize. Okay, this is quick too. I have about 40 minutes left. Then I have to run because family's going to a movie. We're going to go see that Bohemian Rhapsody, the Queen movie, in about an hour and a half. So I'm only on here for a tiny bit. It was just something quick to pull together. So thanks a lot, Kay. You take care. I'll try to get in tomorrow for sure. Have a nice one, okay, Kay? Thanks again. Surish Music and Blogs. What's up, everybody? What's everybody up to? Anybody have any plans for their day or anything? Like I said, this is really quick today. I didn't know. I was going to try to get one together, but things just didn't run the same way I thought they would. But it's nice to get here quickly and that. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, Richard, thanks very much, my friend. It's great to see you. Everybody see Big Keg? He's back. He's back doing a live stream. He did a live stream. Was it Friday? Everybody, I think he ran for 6.5 hours. Saw a bit of it. I think I saw about an hour of it. Then I had to get going. But my wife said by the end, I think it said that it ran for about 6.5 hours. So it's good to see him. I think he did. He had a big score with one of his when he was out in the dumpster diving. And that he found something. He figures it's a pretty good claim in that form. So I hope it works out for him. We certainly do. But oh, you know what I was going to say? I'll finish the chat here in 2 seconds. But like I was saying earlier, a couple hours ago, from Down the Rabbit Hole, and I'd watched one of her videos. She put in, they'd been away on holidays over to the UK, and she did a new one that she put up, and it was amazing. It was her and her family. And that it was really interesting in that she was saying, you know, she would love to live there. But at the end, anyway, she was saying that she says, "I hope you go live today." And I said, "Why?" She says, "Well, I'm close to my 2K." She's close to hitting 2K. She was like 7 or 8 away. I said, "Oh, you'll hit that fairly shortly." She says, "It'd be great if we were on live and I could hit it then." I said, "Oh, I'm sure it'll be there. And I think a little bit later, about 45 minutes later, I was checking some messages, and I just thought I'd click on her link to see, and looked like she just hit over the 2,000. So, but yeah, next time if you go check out Marty at Down the Rabbit Hole, check her latest one out, and everybody can say congratulations to her. I'm pretty sure. Um, I know everybody's numbers go up and down sometimes when you hit a certain peak, but yeah, I know at that point she had just a little over 2,000, so good for her. Biggies, hey, how are you? It's great to see you. Thank you for dropping in. Much appreciated. I really appreciate it. Let's see, Yarn. Purchase. Yeah, my father, he had surgery earlier this week, so I have to help him. Oh, you know, that's good of you, Yarn. I'm sure your parents appreciate that. Hope he's doing well, Yarn, my friend. I really do. Kevin the fam, hey, how is it going? It's pretty good for myself. How's your day going? How's your weekend? Everybody having a good time? I hope so. Yes, Purchase, Yarn, sending wishes to your family. That's right. Yes, definitely. I hope everything's going well for your family, Yarn. Kevin the fam, hello, Yarn. Thanks for the welcome. That's great. Steve Lee Guitar, is it family day? Well, I don't know about everybody else. I imagine if people are doing things with their families, it probably is family day for them. On the weekends here, Steve, I find it the weekend is family day all weekend, and we're running around. Honestly, they're just kind of settling down, and they have the next 30 or 40 minutes. They're just upstairs doing a few things, getting ready, and I think my son's playing video games, my daughter's on the phone or watching something on Netflix or something, and then my wife, she says, I'm not going to sit here today. She says, I'm just going to go upstairs, check my phone, check a few things, and then we'll be out of here by 3 o'clock. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's a good movie. I've looked forward to it since I saw the preview. You know what? In fact, you know what I saw this week? I was going through YouTube, and I was looking through a few of the previews. Guess what's coming out next year in 2019? I was shocked. I thought it was a spoof at first. Remember Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone? Well, there's going to be a new Home Alone. I can't remember the exact name for it, but he's in it. And it shows him dressed as Kevin from Home Alone. And you remember his brother, I can't remember the young kid. He's growing up, and Kevin's growing up, and he looks like the Macaulay Culkin now, and he's got the long hair, he's smoking and all that. It's kind of funny to see, but I just kind of thought, are you kidding me? But you know, maybe it'll be a good movie. Who knows? But I imagine they want to get something going there. Let's see here, Steve. Believe we don't have Family Day here in Italy. Oh no, it's not actually family. Maybe it's Family Day for some other people. It's not actually Family Day here in Canada. We just do things on the weekends. That's all I meant. Kevin the fam, a restful one from my children. Always good to be with them. Exactly, Kevin the fam. I agree with you 100%. I love the weekend because during the week everybody's busy, and you know, homework. Everybody's home from work or whatever, and schoolwork. Everybody's busy. Not everybody's kind of paying attention to everybody. Everybody's just, you know, it's life. All of a sudden, it's the weekend, and that's when everybody starts to spend a little bit more time with each other. So it's kind of nice, but yeah, like I said, I can't wait to go see this movie, the Bohemian Rhapsody. It should be awesome. Nightshame, hey, my friend, it's great to see you. Welcome, Nightshame, everybody. I hear you did awesome. I was on there for a tiny bit, Nightshame, last night. I can't remember. Joe was telling me that you had a really big night last night. Everybody, if you know what, I'm sure everybody knows Nightshame, but if you don't, please check him out. And that he had a big night last night on his stream, and that real big. My wife said that I don't know the fella that's the big fella that comes to your channel, Nightshame, but my wife said he's huge in the community, and it came all together last night. It was humongous. I think it sure looked like it, at least. I'm pleased for you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. The Purchase Home Alone movies are the best. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I thought, you gotta be kidding. It's been how many years? Like 15 years since, or whatever, since they've had one of those movies. Nightshame. I'm noticing a lot of streamers' quality are looking bad. Good to see I'm not the only one, to be honest. Oh, I'm sorry. If the stream's bad today, I'm so sorry, everybody. I noticed, I honestly, for the live, I just use one of these Logitech webcams, and I noticed when it first starts, I don't notice it on here, but when we do the playback to check it out, it's all messed up, and sometimes it's off and on. But our internet's it's not been the greatest today. So if it's jumping back and forth, my apologies here. But yeah, oh yes, Night Shame, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. It's a shorter one today. My wife kind of surprised us. The kids are home, and she said we're gonna go see Bohemian Rhapsody this afternoon. So it's about 2:27 here, and in about 30 minutes we have to head out because the movie starts in about an hour and 15 minutes. So my wife told me I could go on here for a tiny bit. So I thought it'd be nice to come on, talk to a few people. And, you know, anybody that doesn't actually get to see it in the week, because there's a lot of people, you know, they're at work or whatever, and it's just not the greatest time for them. So, well, you know what, even if one or two people are able to see it, good stuff. Um, let's see here, Bruiser 613. Hey, how are you? It's great to see you. Green Tank Journey, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Yes, welcome, Night Shame. Everybody welcome each other. It's great to have everybody. Steve Leaf Guitar, do you use OBS? No, I talked about it last week or at some point. I'm not even familiar. Like I said, this is all new to me. I started August 1st, so this is just about 3 months in now. And I've heard of it. I've heard of like is OBS has something to do with the streaming. I'm not 100% sure. I have to actually look into this a little bit better. But no, I don't use it. I'm not really familiar with it, but I would like to look at it. I think it'd be probably something that I probably should. 16 got here finally. No, I'm glad to have you, my friend. I really am. Like I said, you know what? Sometimes I do my live stream 2 p.m. Monday to Friday Eastern Standard Time here in Canada, but it's not always the best for everybody. I mean, you know, some people maybe in Europe, other places, it's good for them because they might be done work and you know it's 7 o'clock, dinner's done, so it may be good for them. But some people here, you know, they could be working different shifts or in school, and that, so it's good for them as well. But the people at work, you know, they'll send them say, "Hey, I'm sorry I couldn't," and I always say to them, "No worries, I understand 100%. We all have lives. We're not going to sit there. I mean, you know, you're at work. You're not going to be doing whatever. You're busy and that. So it's always nice to see everybody. So I appreciate it. And if I do this on the weekend, I'll probably do it on Sundays, and I'll try to get more time. Today was just kind of a rush, so I'm sorry for this, everybody. Let's see, Steve Believe the OBS. It's cool. It takes time at the beginning, but it's not complicated. Okay. Yes, Steve. I'll have to. You see, some days when like everybody has good and bad days. Uh, my first little bit, my first couple days or first week or so, or couple of weeks, whatever. I was a nervous wreck. I was coming on, and well, let's put it this way: the first two shows, I couldn't wait. The first show, I think I did like just under 30 minutes, and every second I was like, my hands were sweaty, and I just couldn't wait to get it finished, to get it over with. Second, same thing. It started getting better, and then after that, slowly, just like anything, it comes like second nature, and then but yeah, no, I'm enjoying doing it, so I'll try to keep it up for sure. GNC No Limit TV. Hey, how you doing? It's great to see you. It certainly is good to see you. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hey, Nero Trigger, how are you? You know, it's good to spend Friday night with you and Gil Skills and Nomadic Bike. Gil Skills had a live stream and he invited a bunch of us on to his Google Hangouts. So I mean, I've seen Nero Trigger, but I was able to meet him on the pan for a few minutes after. So really nice gentleman, really nice fella. Welcome, Nero Trigger. I appreciate you coming in. Today, Nero, the stream isn't, the live stream isn't as long. It's a little short. It's 2:30 here our time, and it'll run as long as I can. It'll run to at least 3 o'clock, so about half an hour longer. My wife, she got us tickets to go see Bohemian Rhapsody today, the new movie that came out on the weekend. So we're kind of looking forward to it. It's buffering, is it? I'm so sorry, everybody. I had huge internet issues before I came on. Anything I was loading was like dragging and taking forever. So I'm sorry about the buffering, everybody. Let me know if the buffering stops, please. Let's see here. Oh, thanks, Nero. I really appreciate it. It was so nice to meet you. My wife watched upstairs and she said that fellow is a real nice gentleman, and that's coming from my wife as well, Nero. Good morning, Big Keg. What 4:30 in the morning it must be. Welcome, Big Keg. It's good to see you. Keg, I was telling everybody how much I enjoyed your live stream. I think for us it was Friday. I think it was probably Friday night for you. But I was saying that you know, if you haven't caught your live stream, you did check it out on from Friday. And that also, Big Keg, I was watching your dumpster diving video that you did and the big score that you did. That was amazing. I sent you a message just to let you know. You know, and I thought that's incredible. I hope you do well on that. That looked like it was. Looked like you were excited for sure. It looked awesome. It really did. Okay, Steve, believe ciao, Jeff. I gotta get the kids to bed. No worries, Steve. It was good to see you. Thanks for coming, my friend. I'll see you again. Let's see here. Oh, Marie, you take care. It was nice to have you. I'm sorry that you haven't been feeling good. Say hi to Martin and hope he's getting that room ready for Keg and I. Because Keg, when are we coming? Do we know yet? Marie, take care. Okay, have a good one. Hope you feel better. Oh, I will, Nero Trigger. I'll let her know. She, like I said, we're gonna go to the movies in about half an hour and leave in half an hour. And she's just upstairs. The kids are upstairs. Sometimes they'll be part of things, but they had lunch down here, and she said, "I don't really want to be part of anything today. I just want to. I want to get the kids lunch. Once that, then if you want to go on here." So that's the reason. Let's see here. Kevin the Fam, great to meet you all here. Always good to meet new folks in the community. It certainly is, Kevin the Fam. It really is. That's what I always said. People ask everybody, like, how are you doing and how did you meet these people or whatever. You're right. The more that you go to see everybody, not just here, but to your own, to each other's, the more you meet. And people are always asking, and that's the only way I found that I met people, because you can go and sit there and, you know, you can say a couple things, but if people are already in the community, unless you go to check them out, once you start talking to other people in the stream and checking the channel out, letting them know that you were there, they don't know, and then they get to know you through, you know, your stream, somebody else's stream, and it keeps going further. So yeah, no, it really is good to keep close in the community and to branch out as well, because the more people you meet, you know, things grow in that. So it really is a good thing. Okay, thanks. Oh, no worries, my friend. It really is. It's great to see you. And that I was saying what a great stream you had. It was awesome, my friend. It really was. Bunk beds. You've got it, Keg. I joke with Marie all the time now that I told her the other day. I said, "Tell Martin it's time to come home. I think he can come home from the airport. Keg and I won't be there. It might be a little bit before we're there, but." Oh, everybody, it's just a joke between Big Keg and Marie from the Pritchards. We were just joking and that about going over the UK someday. That just a personal joke. That's all. But GNC No Limit TV. Well, I'm out of halftime. Is over. Okay, no problem, GNC. It's great to have you. Lisa B. Same to you, Kevin. Well, Kevin, if you're taking off, it was nice to have you. Thanks very much, my friend. I really appreciate you dropping in. So what's everybody up to? What's everybody done this weekend? Anybody have anything exciting they were doing? We were, it was busy as clockwork here. We didn't really have any time. We were running the kids around. Last night we had a few minutes, and then my wife said, let's just watch a movie. So we ended up watching some new, gosh, I can't think of the name. It was a Bruce Willis movie. But I don't know if anybody's noticed with Bruce Willis's movies recently, the last couple of years. You know, he's the big action star, but recently his movies, he stars in them. I think it's a great way for him to get a paycheck, it seems like now. But he's not doing I think we saw Death Wish a few months ago, and I loved it. It was a great movie, and it was, you know, up to par for him. But he hasn't done a lot of like great exciting action movies. I think he was in Expendables or something like that a few years ago, and one or two of them. And, you know, made an appearance, but I find he gets not typecast, or not typecast. He gets his name in it like he's the star of the movie, and in no way is he really the star. Sometimes he shows up for 5 minutes, but I imagine that happens in that. But yeah, the movie we saw last night, it was kind of in the same role. It was him and this guy named Frank Grillo. I don't know if anybody knows who Frank Grillo is. He's been in a bunch of movies, and he was in one of the Purge movies, I think, either the second or third one or something. But yeah, he was in that, and he was in a movie called, I think, The Gates or something. It was a TV show a few years ago about like vampires and werewolves. Anyways, he was the star, and there's been a bank heist. I won't tell you much about it, but there's been a bank heist, and the fellow that lived next door happened to be Bruce Willis, a retired cop, and how things happen. It was pretty good. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it, but kind of enjoyed it. I won't tell you what we watched after that. It was kind of boring, but yeah, it was good night last night. Just recently, I said to my wife, ever since we started the YouTube thing, we used to on the weekends, we do the family thing. And then at night when the kids settle down, we sit and watch a movie or two. That's our Friday and Saturday night. Real exciting, but you get older, that's what life becomes. And that, but now since the YouTube, it's funny. We'll go on, at the live stream. We'll watch like half an hour here of one, like half an hour of another one. Before you know it, that's our Friday or Saturday night. So yeah, it's changed. My wife said, I never thought in a million years. I said, neither did I. But it's kind of fun because sometimes it's a little more exciting to watch than know what's on the TV. Let's see here. Oh, Kevin, I'm not leaving. Going to hang here for a while, brother. Oh, sounds good. I didn't mean anything. Sometimes, you read the chat and you just misinterpret things when you read it. So, no, it's good to have you, my friend. It really is. I didn't mean anything by it. I apologize. Big Cake, the Queen movie will be good. Looks awesome. Had their first album, Killer Queen. Oh, gosh. Okay, I love Queen. There's, those bands that nobody's ever really been able to copy ever again, or ever will. I think that's in all the bands that I've listened to over the years. There's some that are, that's them, and Queen, that's them too. I don't know anybody else like them, and I know there's been a few that have tried, but I don't think anybody ever will be able to duplicate it. It's kind of nice, and I mean, that band, it was a great band, but without Freddie Mercury, I mean, it's not that they're not a great band. It's just the personality. He brought something. Like the music never take that the presence of Freddie Mercury. I don't think we'll ever see that again. At least like from my era or some of our eras, and that we'll probably never see again. Ask questions tried. Hello, everybody. Hey, how are you? How's your weekend been going, my friend? I hope you're having a good one. Been telling everybody this is not something that was planned today. I think I went on about 10 after 2 or so. It's 2:40 here, 2:39 here, and I went on about almost half an hour ago, I guess. And I hadn't planned on it. And everybody, literally 2 minutes before I went on, my wife was just cleaning the house up, or what we could quickly in the kitchen because the kids were eating lunch. She had made them something, and honestly, she says, if you're gonna go on. You have to 3 o'clock. So I have technically 20 more minutes, but we're gonna head out after that. My wife got tickets to go see that Bohemian Rhapsody movie today, so a little excited to see that. But I thought, it's, even if a couple of people that don't get to see the live stream are able to come on, it's always nice for new people or just people that don't get to see it. So I thought it came again maybe next week, or if I don't do it next weekend, by the end of the week I'll be able to tell, because you never know what your weekend's gonna become. But I definitely want to get out a while, and just this way, other people that can't see it during the week can maybe chime in and get to talk to each other. That's all. Mad Crash. Hey Jeff, going live later on 3 Central Time. Okay, 3 Central. Mad Crash products. What time is it yours right now? It's almost 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is that like an hour? Are you an hour behind us? So is that like an hour and 20 minutes, Mad Crash? Just let me know. I just let this way I can let everybody know. Mad Crash products. We're leaving in about 20 minutes because in about an hour, pretty much an hour, we're going to see a movie, the new Queen movie, the Bohemian Rhapsody. So I may not be able to see it live, but I can watch it. I can watch the replay for sure. But let us know, because it says 3 p.m. Central. So I'm sure anybody that's in Central will know exactly what time that is. Steve the Technophile, good afternoon. How are you, my friend? It's nice to see you. Ask questions, try the Queen movie. Oh, okay, that's nice. What's the lyric? Oh, gosh. Yes. Yeah, the Bohemian Rhapsody movie, Ask Questions, try it. I'm excited to see it. What I've heard, the young fellow that plays Freddie Mercury does a pretty good job. So I'll have to wait and see. But I've heard a few good reviews on it. So I guess I was taking, it doesn't matter what you think of it yourself, because sometimes you go in that. I used to be swayed by that guy said it was horrible. Then you go in, it's like, it doesn't matter if it was great or not. You have it in your head. So I just try to go in and figure my own opinion, but Kevin the Fan grew up with Queen being a 60s kid. That genre of music is the best ever. Looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, I am too. I hope that they do I hope they do justice to it. I think they will. I don't. I remember as a 10 or 11-year-old kid when Flash Gordon came out, and I think Queen did the soundtrack for Flash Gordon, and and I bought the album, and really it's just when they sing Flash and they do a little bit of the bit from the music and that, but yeah, I remember that, and then I think I didn't get into them till I was about 10 or 11, because then I think I got the Game, with Another One Bites the Dust, and then I went back, and because I was just a little too young when all of the rest was out. But yeah, I love me some Queen. Let's see here. Erica's Wacky World. Hi, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a good day too. We're just sitting around talking, Erica. Usually I do this Monday to Friday at 2 p.m. like a live stream, and I started last Sunday. I tried for a couple hours, and it seemed to go over for people. I always say to everybody, Erica's Wacky World, not everybody can watch this or listen to it to 2 p.m. because they're at work or they're busy. Some people from different locations, it's a different time for them. So 2 p.m. might be like 7 o'clock. So they might be done their dinner and able to sit down and watch this or watch whatever they're going to watch. So it might be good for them for sure. Or if you're on finished work or if you're a student, it's good for them too. But people, they always make comments in their story. I always let them know you never have to be sorry with me. I always figure, you even came over and just said it. Thanks for coming to the channel. I really appreciate it. I never expect anybody. I mean, it's nice to have people, but I don't expect people to. That's the way I try to let people know. Ask questions. The Queen movie. I want something the whole audience can participate in. Oh gosh, ask questions. I remember when they played Live Aid, and I don't know if anybody else remembers Live Aid. I was about 15 or 16 when Live Aid came out in '85, and I remember I had to go to work that morning, and I worked for a farmer at the time, and we worked in the cornfields. I can't even describe. Nobody's going to even understand what that is. It's something called corn detasseling. It's something that had to be done for the corn to the seed corn to be fertilized. But I'm not going to explain that. It was a summer job I had when I was younger, and anyways, I went to work. I was at work at 7 in the morning. I remember the concert had already started in England, and in my head I was dreading it. And luckily, it rained that day where I was, so I think by 3 hours later they sent us home, and then I sat and watched it the rest of the night. I loved it. All big cakes, smash the like button, everybody. Thanks a lot. Yeah, no, I mean, look at that, Cake. There's 14 people watching, 14 thumbs up. Can't ask for anything better. Pop couple, hey, how are you? It's nice to see you. Really appreciate you coming. I appreciate it. Everybody come. Matt Crash, it's 1:40. So yeah, you're just an hour behind us. So if it's 3 p.m. at your time, for us it would be 4 p.m. So that's great. Matt Crash, I can't watch it live just because in about 15 minutes we're leaving to go see the Queen movie, but I'll definitely watch it at a later date. So don't think that I'm missing out. That's the only reason I can't. But everybody, if you're available, yes, definitely check out Mad Crash products, please. Let's see here. Hey, Mr. Greedy Time. Hey, how are you? How's your weekend going so far? I'm just telling everybody we're going to see Queen movie, the Bohemian Rhapsody, in a tiny bit. Flash in your pan. How are you? It's great to see you. I welcome everybody. I thank you so much. I'm losing my voice here. Bugsy's Evil Deeds. How are you? How's everything going this weekend? I hope you're enjoying the weekend. I really do. On Friday, you know what? We had a live stream, and I watched it back. I thought, who's that guy that sounds like he's on like adrenaline rush or like speed or something? It sounded like I drank like 50 Red Bulls or whatever they're called. Sometimes I get going. My wife's like, you'd be a good salesman at this point because you don't stop. It's like, you don't give the person time to stop. The minute you do stop, anyways, enough of that. But let's see here. Oh, no, Mad Crash Products. I apologize. If I didn't mean that. It says, sorry, it's going to be under MC Lockdown channel. Okay, everybody. So Mad Crash Products is on here, but it's letting us know the live stream will be under MC Lockdown channel. So 3 p.m. Central, so 4 p.m. our time. So about an hour and 15 minutes, I guess, from now. Pop Couple, doing great. Glad we could join one of your live streams. So I'm glad to have you. Like I said, Pop Couple, I said a little bit ago that it's nice to have everybody because there's so many people. There's no way they're ever going to get on at 2 p.m. when I do my live stream because they're at work or busy doing something. For other places around the world, it might be good because it's after dinner, so it's definitely a good time for them. Students, just a different realm and of people and not people of channels and that because it's different times for them. So I thought I hadn't been doing any live streams on the weekend. I tried one last Sunday. It seemed to go okay, and then some people that never got to see it were able to watch it. So I wanted to get on for a bit, but I was only able to, by the time I'm finished, about 45 minutes, just because we're heading out in a bit to go see a movie and that. But Caesar's Droning Time. Hey, how are you? It's nice to see you. Thank you. Welcome. I appreciate you coming. I really do. Flash the Pan. You heard the movie's great. Yeah, I've heard a lot of. Okay, I follow this woman from Sirius Radio. A couple of years ago I got it for the car because I don't do a lot for myself, but I love this. I love music and I love listening to some talk radio. So I had the Sirius Radio installed in the car. I listen to this. It's called Classic Rewind on Sirius, and there's a woman, one of the announcers, the DJs or whatever they call them over there, named Christine Stone. And she went on about she loved Queen, and she went on, and she loves the same. We love the same kind of music, so that's why I enjoy that program on Sirius. But Christine Stone, she went on about the movie, and I thought, yeah, I really want to see this. So I didn't think my wife would, but yeah, let's see here. Good, you're doing good, Flash in Japan. I'm glad to hear that. Kevin the Fam, to tassel corn several years in a row. Enjoyed driving the tractor after I was promoted. Hard work for sure, but it was good for a young man. Exactly, Kevin the Fam. I remember doing that and then working in tobacco up in the kilns. That was the hardest job I ever did. Lifting, that was the hardest thing I've ever done. I'd work 7 till 3. My dad would come out to the fields. No, 7 to 2:30, and he would come pick me up because I had a part-time job. I worked in the grocery store, and I worked from 3:30 till 9:30 every night. So I remember I was getting ready to go to college the last year and a half, and I did that in the summer, and then at nights I'd work every night, and then on the weekends and stuff at the grocery store. So I made enough to pay for school for the first couple of years. So it was kind of nice. Crash Force, how you doing? Yes, like that button, guys. Oh my gosh, I love it. Crash Force. You remind me of not you personally, just you're saying lick the like button. Nomadic Bike always says that. I love it. I love it. Crash Force, welcome. I really appreciate you coming. Ask questions, try it. I understand. I know a little bit about farming. To tassel the corn, the risks for the cross pollinizations, a form of pollination control. Exactly, that's what it is. But it's hard to explain to somebody that may never have. We lived at the time when I was in high school, like a farming area. That's the reason that I worked a lot of like fruit and vegetable places and stuff. It was just work. I'll never forget it. Big Keg, I did a week of hay baling. It killed me. Yeah, that's hard work, Keg. I worked out in doing I did Jorn. I have to jump off. My parents need my help. Okay, Jorn. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. I ask questions. Glad I'm not the only one who knows more. Think about food match comes from a store. Exactly. Yeah, no, somebody has to do it, but it was a great way. I always think it's funny when in countries people are complaining about not having work, and they're like, oh, there's no work to be had, but they're always, in a lot of places there are work, is work, and like I remember, when I was younger and that kind of work, some of the people in their own countries won't do it, unfortunately, and but it's it definitely needs to be done. That's for sure. I'm not going to get political in that sense. Hey, Fair Frequency, how are you? It's great to see you. Thank you for dropping in, and I appreciate everybody for coming. Yeah, it was good to see you, Oren, wasn't it, Lisa B? I'm just going to call you Lisa. Calling you Lisa B is, and I see it here. I'm just going to call you Lisa, my friend. Let's see here. Okay, locked down by Minecraft. Sorry, Jeff. Going live at 3 p.m. Central under MC Lockdown. Understand? Yeah, everybody. MC Lockdown will be the one going on at 3 p.m. Central. So definitely check him out, please. Oh, thanks, Jorn. I hope you have a good one. hope things go well for your parents. It's awful good of you. Well, I mean, we all would do that for our family, I imagine, for our parents. Let's see here. Kim the fam, old school hay baling was hard work for sure. Oh yeah, I think about when with my kids and that, and trying to explain the things to them. They think they have it hard if you tell them to do these chores or these chores. They have absolutely no idea if they had to go out and do something. Um, but I mean, I want to say sometimes it's maybe our fault too for just not, or maybe, but I guess it's our fault in a way too for not trying to push. I can't say. I guess you get to a certain point and you think, oh, I was treated this way. I was never treated bad at all in my life. But I guess you think you want better for our kids. My parents did well for us, anyways. I can't complain about it. But you always think, oh, you want your kids to do better than yourself and that. So you sometimes push them, but sometimes it's not always for the better. Last questions. Try it. Farming is one of the most political things anyone can talk about. It certainly is, because you know what? You can always say, when you have your dinner, who do you thank? You can thank the farmer. And unfortunately, you're right. The political side of it, really, the government. I mean, remember collective farming and all that kind of stuff. Really, it really is like they've almost put it in a lot of countries. I know here as well, we don't have as many farmers as there used to be. It's way too expensive. I don't know how, like, the market is so it's so huge that there's no possible way most people could ever do that and survive anymore. But to buy a farm, like, I don't think you could buy a farm for, like, I think my cousin's son, it cost him $2.5 million, and he was like 21 years old. I thought, where did he come up with $2.5 million? But he is a jack of all trades. He's done everything since he was like 15 years old. I don't know where he came up with the money, but he works a job and then he does like from 9 o'clock at night. He works till like 3 in the morning, then gets up like 6 in the morning and goes to work. So I don't know, but it's a different lifestyle now. It really is. Oh, good. Lisa, yeah, I'll just call you Lisa. It's, what I always say, it's sometimes Lisa B, I see you there, but yeah. Bob, how are you? Greetings, everyone. Great to see you all. It's good to see you too, Gil Skills. It really is. Just saying, I have a few more minutes here, Gil Skills. We're going to see Bohemian Rhapsody this afternoon. It's almost it's 2:55 here, and the movie starts at 3:45. So my wife says 3 o'clock. We have to get the kids, so it has to be up by 3 o'clock, so we can get the kids ready and get down to the theater which is about 20 minutes away. So, but yeah, we're going to see. My wife surprised us this afternoon and said, "Let's go see that." The kids like Queen, and it'd be kind of fun for us all to get out. We don't go to the movies. I think we go to a movie maybe once or twice a year, and that's it. Ken the fam, yeah, big keg. I wish all three of my kids would have grown up on a farm like I did. So many positives. There really is, isn't there? You remember not having like your neighbor like almost like a kilometer away, or like the houses weren't built on top of each other like they are now, are they? Gil Skills, yeah, big kegs here, and you know what? Gil, you saw some of Big Kegs live stream on Friday, didn't you? I thought you did. Very frequency. Hello, beautiful people in the chat. How are you? It's great to see you. It is good to see everybody, isn't it, Gil Skills? Kevin the fan, working farms are not cheap for sure. No, they're not. I don't think, and I imagine if you grew up in one and things not passed along, but it may be the only way, because I don't know how anybody in their right mind could afford anything like that. Or even if they, took the loans, how do you pay that off? I often think the same thing for people with their homes and that. What? I think of places in like close to me would be Toronto. You're looking at like $500,000. Imagine that might be cheap for some of you here. To me, that's a lot of money. 500,000 is more than I can afford. But in Toronto, like the major small house goes for $1 million, $1 million, $2 million. That's ridiculous. They're just like family homes that people probably paid, in the 50s or 60s, maybe $10,000 for. So it's ridiculous when you stop and think about it. Ask questions. The trend since the Dust Bowl. Oh gosh, yes, the Dust Bowl. Ask questions. There's a show on HBO from like 15 years ago called Carnival. If you ever get to see it, it's all about the Dust Bowl era. the 30s. It's been large and largely corporate farms, millions for the land, seed, equipment, storage, labor, etc. It's hard for someone to go to. No, like good people, like the majority of people do that. A big keg, the biggest farm in the world is here, bigger than New Jersey. Budget Brushcraft, hey, pay my dues time after time. Oh, budget, it's crazy, isn't it? It really is. I gotta run. Take care for fair frequency. I guess my wife's. I'm gonna have to cut this short in a minute or two. She's starting to get everybody ready, so I'm going to do my run down here. So it's my apologies, everybody. Like I said, I did have to get off here at 3 o'clock, and I have about 2-3 minutes left. So I'll just run through this here quick. My wife's just letting the dog out. Kevin the fam, great to finally make a live. Enjoying my time here. Oh, it's great to have you. It's great to have everybody. I don't want to miss anybody here. Lisa, have a good day, Fairy. Lisa, I'm going to thank everybody right now. Okay, that way, Gil Skills, Fair Frequency, Ask Questions, Big Keg, Kevin the fam, Lisa B, Passion for Hunting and Fishing. Hello, Passion for Hunting and Fishing. I'm sorry, I'm just actually getting off here because we're going to the movies. We have 45 minutes to get to the theater. Gil Skills, what Keg? How are you? Let's see here. Sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry for this. Ask questions. The same goes for mining. Oh gosh, yes. Very politically, millions up for the land, equipment, storage, processing. It's hard for someone to get into. It certainly is. Oh, Flash and Pan, thanks very much. It's really good. Gil Skills, good Keg said. Jeff, always the best live streams. Gil Skills, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to run, but I was making this short just because I wanted to see everybody and some people that don't get to see it. That's all. But I'll talk to you later. And that we're just heading out to the movies in a minute or two. Yes, Lisa, I hope everybody enjoys it too. I think they will. Pop couple, have fun at the movies. Hope you enjoy it. Yes, Big Keg. Say bye. Bye, Jeff. Thanks, Keg. Say hi to Jojo. Joe, come in and say bye to Keg here quick. Gil Skills, good to hear you, bud. Here's my wife. She just want.
Hello, everyone.
Tell them we're going to see the movie.
They know we're going to see the movie.
Yeah, they know. Okay. Passion for Hunting, KC, have a good one. Everybody, did you do
have a good day or night, guys.
You heard that. Okay, I'm gonna run. I'm sorry. I really thank you, everybody, for coming. Okay, go spend some time with family. Gil Skills, I will. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay, Jojo, yeah. Gil Skills, I'm gonna get Jo on here one day, and she said she's going to.
Next Monday.
Next Monday, she says she will. Next Monday.
Do I have Monday off?
Oh, my wife's off next Monday, so she said she will on Monday. If that sounds good, everybody. Not tomorrow, but a week from now. I take it if you are mine. Hey, everybody, take care, okay? Thanks again. Have a good end of the weekend. We'll talk again. Bye-bye. Thanks again.
Bye.
No.
I think it's actually done, but I just want to see the.
People are still commenting.
Yes, I know, but
Quick Sunday.
8 new subscribers.